first official day here in Salt Lake City, and Adeline and I just came to Tunnel Springs Park. We are here with Georgia. She's in the bushes somewhere over here. She's probably finding birds to point. Oh, something freaked her out. I don't know what it is about Salt Lake City, but there are a lot of influencers and creatives and just successful people on social media that live here, and I follow like half of them, and there are a lot of photo locations where they all seem to shoot. And so I joined a Salt Lake City photographer Facebook page, and I'd seen Tunnel Springs Park mentioned, so I just googled it just to see, and the first photo that popped up this is where a lot of them take their photos, so of course I had to come and check it out. But I'll show you around the park. It's really pretty. This is our first stop of somewhere that we're exploring here in Utah, and I'm obsessed. I understand why people live here. It's freaking gorgeous. I don't think Salt Lake City is even like the place to be in Utah, but just here alone is just stunning. I don't know how you see a place like this and then go back home. Ah! Georgia here. So to give you an idea of why Tunnel Springs Park had such an incredible view, I'm going to show you where we are at our campground in relation to the park. So here we are at our campground. And that's where the park is. We are out here on Antelope Island trying to spot some bison today.
What? Like, just think about what you just said.
Bison, something that does not exist anywhere near where we live. So this island is within the Great Salt Lake, which unfortunately has been drying up over the years, and we are currently driving on the bridge that is supposed to, you know, cut in between the lake to get to the island. And I'm just gonna show you what the lake looks like because there's not much of a lake left. So as you can see, it's just kind of very shallow water in some areas, and then the rest is just dirt and sand. So a few facts about the island that I've learned just from looking it up is it's known for its bison, and there are approximately, I think they said, between 500 and 700 bison left on the island. And every fall they do this bison roundup event, which we're going to miss by a few weeks, but actual cowboys come and they round up the bison. I'm not sure exactly where they put them. I'm gonna look that up now. I'll let you know. Despite the lake drying up, it still seems to be a really beautiful spot, and we're excited to explore it today. So stay tuned to see what we find out about this island and what our final thoughts are when we're all done.
Herd spotted, herd spotted.
We just got here, and I think I've already spotted bison. Ah! Oh my goodness.
After taking in the scenery from ground level, we decided to hike one of the 36 miles worth of trails on the island to see it from a different vantage point. We were running low on food and sleep this day, so we weren't confident we'd make it very far. But as we got up further, views kept getting better and better, so it was hard to stop. With most of our hiking experiences being from the east, we were almost in shock of the expansiveness.
What do you think? What do you think? Alright, so we decided to keep going. Trail was too attractive, the scenery was too attractive. Baby's in good spirits, we're pushing on. The place is just unreal. You see anything worth sharing?
I thought I saw some bison, but it's just a rock.
Alright, so we did start over there and we decided we were wimps and kept going up the ridge, and now we're here at this way better spot. What's cool, as you can see down here, is actually the bison herd we were looking at down by the road before the hike.
So even though we didn't do the whole trail, I mean, it's really beautiful out here, and the views that we have on this side of the island are incredible, and I can only imagine how beautiful they would be if we got to the peak and could see on the west side, because I believe the Salt Lake is a little more present on that side of the island. But looking at the trail maps, I mean, there's a dozen trails on this island, so you could spend like a week here doing hikes every day and not get bored. And the good thing too is that we're not exactly the most avid hikers, at least not in this elevation, and we were able to do this trail about 1.5 miles in. But if you're someone who is a much more extreme hiker, if you kept going on this trail, we did see someone who really knew what he was doing, and he said it got scary at the end. So I mean, if you like the thrill of hiking, this trail alone would have been a good option. In addition to hiking, the island is open to mountain biking, horseback riding, and camping in one of the several primitive campsites. You can also enjoy swimming, kayaking, or other water activities in the Great Salt Lake. Other than the bison, the island is also home to pronghorn, bighorn sheep, mule deer, and many other desert animals. It's also home to millions of mosquitoes that congregate closer to the shoreline, so make sure you pack that extra large bottle of insect repellent for your trip. All in all, if you find yourself passing through the Salt Lake City area, don't miss out on exploring all that Antelope Island has to offer.
Love you like I, love you like I. Nobody will love you, yeah, love you like I do. And nobody will treat you, yeah, treat you like I do.